Let's see how this works for us today. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm sweating. I just got inside from being outside where I picked flowers, which I'm going to show you. I also picked the majority of my poppies. They are now done flowering for the most part, and I am collecting the seed heads so that we can dry them out to use as dried flower arrangements this winter. So that's actually the most time-sensitive thing that we have to do today. We also have to feed and transition our babies into new food, new digs. We've got quite a few that are about to turn into chrysali. Chrysalium. There are several chrysalis-headed caterpillars in our midst. But I figured you guys would want to be there for that. So first, while we all arrive and warm up, let me line up my poppies. I'm thinking, do I need a chopstick to go with them? I think they're probably thick enough and firm enough to handle it on their own. Usually I put a knitting needle or a chopstick or something to keep the stems straight, but these stems are quite straight. So what I'm going to do for these are just breadseed poppy or opium poppy, whichever you want to call it, but they are really pretty in dried flower arrangements. I wanted to get really long stems so that I have lots of options for what I can do with them. Like even just an arrangement of just these poppy stems, I feel like that could be really cool. Don't you think? Like, look at that. It's like a candelabra, but it's just poppies. Where is everyone this morning? Good morning. Hello. Come on in. Where are you? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to share it. Hi, Twitch, by the way. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Discord. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Discord. Good morning, everyone. I think that's everyone. Hopefully, excuse me, you are having a good morning. Jeez Louise, I think I'm having a good morning. I woke up early, which is nice. I really like getting to wake up early on my weekdays. It makes me feel like I get something done before Alex is awake, and that's a good feeling. Sorry, one sec. I'm just going to post in our Discord so everybody knows we're here. There we go. And now I can close out of there. Facebook is here. Twitch is here. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Coming. Hit the like. Good morning, Candace. And yes, definitely hit the like as you come in. It helps the channel grow, and you're already here hanging out. So come hang out. Like the video. Hang out with us. Okay. Oh, I'm not even tired. I woke up at 6, and I woke up like well at 6. I got up right away and made coffee, and I didn't make coffee. I made oatmeal. Oh, that's good. We are going to change our caterpillar housing situation, but like I said, this is more time sensitive because we don't want them to start to wilt before we've got them set up the way we want. Oh, this is a mistake. This one hasn't bloomed yet, so I'm ripping it off because I only want these seed heads. Oh, excuse me. So how was your weekend? I had such a good weekend this weekend. I mean, I was sick, so when I say I had such a good weekend, it could have been better, surely. But still, even with being sick, I had a really good time. Alex and I went on a little adventure so that he could get a new camera lens because whatever, he's earned it, all right? Alex earned every treat that he gets for himself, he has fully earned. This man is a saint. So he wanted a new lens and asked for my support, and I said, you go for it, dude. So he got a new lens for his camera. He's going to be taking more pictures now, which is also great. I love that for us. Oh, by the way, I picked these poppies before they began to turn brown. So these poppy stems, if I were to have left them in the garden, they would have stayed upright like this, and then eventually the seed heads would have turned like a pale brown. And while pretty, it's not what I'm going for. We don't want to lose this pretty shape. They'll still dry out and turn brown, but they will stay a little bit more pretty like this. And then if they open, which many of them probably will open, they're all closed right now. They don't have seeds moving around in them just yet because of how early I picked them. That being said, there's enough energy in the stems to finish the seed making process. So these seeds will finish, and when they do, I'll just shake them upside down and collect the seeds. But for now, it's mostly about the stems. I wanted, look at, some of them are singles. Not very many of them are singles, because these are all from the front garden. And I let those poppies go. I like don't bother them at all. I don't pick any of them. I don't trim anything. I just let the front garden go. And it's kind of like my, let's say, it's like my, it's not triage because it's not for sick plants. It's more for like healthy plants that I want them to grow. You know, like beef cows, it's like when they're babies, you baby them and then you let them out to a field for a couple of years. The front yard is like after they're babies. They can go out in the front yard for a couple of years. Right now I have a bunch of feverfew bundles that are growing out front that I'm just leaving alone. Not trimming off of them typically. Oops. We have one flower in the middle that went missing. It's all right. These are gonna look so cool in the dried arrangements that we do in the wintertime. For Christmas, for the last few years, I've been making dried flower arrangements for my sisters and my friends as one of the gifts that I give them. And I kind of made up my mind just now. I don't have to, I can do that every year. I can be the friend that gives you a weird handmade gift. Gift giving does not have to be, we both went to the store and spent the same amount of money. That's what I grew up with gift giving being. We both go to the store, we spend the same amount of money, the gift is roughly equal. Like, we always have a budget. Okay, this year it's $50 a person maximum. Like, we have a budget when we're doing Christmas. But why? I make things, and the things I make are priceless. So maybe it's time for me to just commit to being the weird aunt and just only give people weird handmade or thrifted gifts. Can I be that woman? I just don't want people to feel like I'm not contributing the same amount if I do that, you know? We are a very a tit-for-tat crew sometimes. Okay, except for Alex and me, of course. Alex is just a saint. Okay, I've almost got all of them. I think there's two more stems that need dealing with. And then we can bind these all together upside down and leave them to dry for a few weeks. And then after they finish drying, we will have gorgeous stems to add to our bouquets. Also, I feel like a bouquet of just these poppy stems would be sick. Would you not love having this in your home? Look, first of all, the weight in this is crazy. This is all poppy stems. So now we have to decide, are we going to go for maximum length or for all of them to be the same length? Probably maximum length is better, because all of them being the same length doesn't really seem necessary. Because there's going to be multiple bouquets, you know? Oop. And oop. There we go. Come back here, you. Thank you, thank you. Wow, look at that. Well, look at this. Would you look at this? That's lovely. All right, so these now have to get hung upside down. Where's my cotton? There you are. And we need to make sure that my birds do not take it upon themselves to destroy these. Was that you, Alex? Oh, nothing. Something in the kitchen made noise. And the animals got all excited. So I thought it was you. Looks like a bouquet for Morticia Adams. Oh, totally. I love my dead flowers. Okay. So I'm just doing a couple of little slip knots or blanket. I don't even know what this is called when it's only on its own. It's a blanket stitch, but not in this context. It's not really. All right, then we can cut my yarn. And now this can just hang, and I think I'll probably hang it in the kitchen because we have a nice window. Wait, cool, dark place. Never mind, not the kitchen. I don't know why. When I'm drying things, my brain says, put it in a window. But, like, that's not actually the best spot for it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. All right, so for now, because I don't have a spot for it just yet, we can just hang it with all of the others. sit with your sisters, my dear. Ugh, hold on. Ahoy, hoy. Look at all these beautiful dry flowers we've collected. It's getting somewhere. Our collection is starting to get somewhere, which is very exciting for me. Okay, I also picked some flowers for us to arrange into a bouquet later. I thought it would just be something fun because there's not a lot blooming right now. I mean, obviously there's a lot blooming, but there's not a lot of like showstoppers blooming right now. There's not a lot of centerpieces, let's put it that way. There's lots of like filler and like accent flowers, not a ton of showstopper centerpieces, but that's okay. We can still make a bouquet without a showstopper centerpiece, but not yet. First, we're going to make our babies a little bit more comfortable. And how we're going to do that is going to be, first, we're going to remove all of the babies from their enclosure. Then we're going to clean the enclosure. Then we're going to put new paper towel down for them. And then we are going to put them back in and give them new food. Who are these babies, you ask? They are my monarch butterfly babies. They have been with me now a couple of weeks. And I am very excited to share that we have 2 chrysalises and 1 baby who's thinking about going into a chrysalis today. So hopefully she will, or he will. They're all girls in my head. Until proven otherwise, they are all girls. You cannot convince me otherwise. All right, that can go like this. Oops, come back up there. All right, I just want you to be able to see them up close a little bit better. Here we are. Ta-da! Okay, and I'm here, so we want this to be this way. Good, ignore my gummy bears. And then we can go over here. Beauty. Oops, not there. Come back over here, you. Okay, so here are my babies. Da, 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 da. I'm going to just start collecting them and putting them into a bowl. If there's a baby that's super tiny, like this one's still very small, so I'm just gonna leave the leaf that it's on. Oops, let's see. There's my tiny baby. So because I'm trying to get new leaves in here, I'm going to rip this leaf, double check there's no other secret babies on there, and then there, 1. And we're going to check every single leaf because sometimes tiny babies hide in weird little spots. And I feel like this one's gonna die. Oh, did you die? You did die. I thought something was wrong with you. This one has died. I don't know what happened. I think it had a molt issue. But this one died. It was looking not well yesterday. I didn't think it was gonna make it, but it did not manage to get through its final shed, I guess. Sorry, honey. I can't force anything on them. Like, I can't help them with things like that. They have to do it themselves, and if they happen to die, that's what happens, unfortunately. Oh, there's another tiny baby. I don't even know how I catch my, like, with seeing them. Look how small this is. Cute. Okay, let's hope nobody else is doing poorly. Let's hope it's not like a virus or something. Oh, are you planning on going in? That was a firm grip you had. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oops, 4. Come, darling, 4. 5. Come over here, number 5. Big boy. Here, I'll put these like this so you can see once I've picked them off. 5. Gotta check all these because there were some littles in here. This does not look like there's 20 though, so I'm confused a little bit. 5, and then 6. Oh, there's a tiny one. 7. There's a medium-sized little one. 8. I'm sad that we lost one, but can't control every variable, Laura. Okay. I have to just pull off the leaves I've looked at so that I can make sure I check every leaf. I feel like this one's all dried out, this branch, so there's probably nobody on it, which is good, because I don't really want to find anybody eating this dry leaf. I feel bad that they even had to. It's dried out faster than I anticipated. Okay, there could be someone in here. Yep, there is. Gotcha. I felt it. I knew it. In my heart. The holes were too fresh. Another tiny baby. I don't remember what number we were on, so we're gonna count again after. I feel like that was number 9, but it could have been number 10. Oh, here's another tiny. Okay, any more tinies in here? On my little list. Oh, there's another tiny one. Oh, all the babies have hatched. Remember all the babies we had last week? They have all now hatched. And we have so many tiny, tiny, tiny little caterpillars. Okay. That's all. Oh, one more. One more itty bitty. Good. Okay. I'm gonna we'll double check those after as well. Are you dead too? What happened? 2 dead caterpillars? What happened to you? Why? Why would 2 of you die? That's terrible. That looks like just a dead caterpillar, no reason behind it. Well, I wonder what happened. Did you get in a fight with your siblings or something? That sucks. Oh my god, a 3rd dead one? Or are you a skin? What's happening? I've never had them die as caterpillars. What's happening? 3 dead caterpillars? That's not good. What is this? The wild? You're supposed to have way better odds when I'm your mom. You don't look good either. You're not dead, but you don't look happy. Why? Do you need a special fresh leaf right away? Here. Special leaf for you. This one looks sickly also. What happened to you, darlings? 3 dead caterpillars. Well, I'd never. Okay, just the one tiny one on the front. Hopefully that's not going to be indicative of our success rate. Please let there be no more dead caterpillars in my little thing here, okay? Dead ones? What happened? That's so sad. That's never happened before. Dying as caterpillars has never happened before. Not to me. As Mother Nature. This is a upsetting thing. Oh, these are all soaked now too. I put in silica packets to keep it dry. Any secret tiny babies in the leaves or poo? Doesn't seem so. Any secret tiny babies in the remnants here? I can't believe there's 3 dead caterpillars. That's like super upsetting. Okay, any babies in here before we get rid of this leaf? I have to check what reasons they could have died. The one looks like it had a molt issue. I feel okay about that. That's not something I could have changed. I'm wondering if the humidity was too high or too low. Never had that before. Morning, Alex. Oh, he has a meeting, so he had to go downstairs so they won't hear me talking. My voice is loud and travels well in our home. Okay, I think that's it for the babies. That doesn't seem like as many as I remember us oh god, I almost left you behind. Sorry, honey. This is the tiniest one. Look at this. Tiny, tiny. Okay. I'm still kind of reeling about the fact that there are 3 dead caterpillars. Okay. For sure, no more. Feel confident about that? Double check underneath our paper towels. All right, this is going into the garden. These are gonna go beside the milkweed just in case. We don't want to risk in case there are any babies that got left. Don't you bite each other. There's room for everyone. These starving babies, hold on. Just give my babies a little more food so that everybody can get along. Oh, why are you so sad? Look, this one is sickly. Why? Just eat, baby. Just eat. It'll be okay. Just gotta eat something. Here. There you go. You got it. Gotta open it up though. I can't, you're a bug, so there's not really a way for me to make you eat. I can just put it in front of your mouth. There you go. Is it good? Yeah. There you go, a little energy. Don't use too much strength on it though. Here. All you gotta do is eat. You don't even have to do any work. I put the food right in front of your face. Oh, I'm so sorry for this baby. Are those the ones that got milkweed milk on it? I hope not. Can you imagine? It's the milkweed milk that poisoned them? Their own food? I hope not. I mean, can you tell though what I'm saying? Like, look how weak this one looks. This one, for example, is the same age. Do you see how squished up this one is? This one is the same age. Oh, I guess I don't have any that are the same age as this one. Well, this one's close, and you can see how much like more robust that one already looks. This one's all squished up and sad. Where's this? That one's all fat. Okay, so this one, we're gonna just let it sit here alone. Oops, sorry. Let's just hurt my poor babies here. I'm sorry, baby. I don't want you hurting. Okay, I'm going to get clean paper towels for the bottom of the cage and wipe it out and put the scraps out by the milkweed outside so that the babies, if there's any babies I accidentally forgot about, they'll have food and they'll know where to go. Okay, so now I'm gonna do paper towels again. I'm gonna not do the silica, just in case there was some kind of off-gassing that hurt them. Shouldn't have been, but just in case. They are sensitive, so who knows. The paper towels are basically just absorbing moisture so that the babies don't get too much humidity on them, and the silica packets were to assist with that. Okay. Hey there. Look, my baby's moving around. Hold on. See? My sick baby. Maybe you just need really good food. I can't believe 3 of them died. I feel like a murderer. Okay, I'll put you in the middle here so that you have access to lots of food. Then I'll rip this so that you can easily find the food. There you go. See if that helps you. Okay. So now let's see how many we've currently got. 1. This one's gonna go into a cocoon today or tomorrow. So now there's 2. A tiny baby, 3. Another tiny baby probably, right? Yes, 4. Just 1 tiny baby though. Hold on, open up. Knock, knock. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody on that one. 5. I've lost a million caterpillars. I don't know where they all went. 6. 7. Look at the size difference here. Isn't that crazy? 8. 9. Come on. 10. 11. Wow, that's a tiny one. 11. 12. 13. And 14. Come on. There you go. 14. Okay. Then we have 15, 16, 17. And then we have 18, 19, 20. So we've had some go missing because we had 23. So there are 3 missing caterpillars. Can't say that's like super surprising to me, but maybe a little bit surprising. So 20 caterpillars. We've had 3 deaths, so that's going to be not 100% success rate, unfortunately. But we do have still a pretty good success rate. 17 out of 20. I think that we're going to end up with 16 out of 20 because I think this one's going to die. I hope it won't, but I think it will. It should be much longer than this. It's squished up quite a lot. It should be much, like, thicker. Are these ones all fully actually dead, or are they just... Are they dying? Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. You dead? Yeah, you dead? Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so this one had a shedding error. How about you? Did you have any issues? No shedding error visible on this one, and no shedding error. So this one died because it couldn't get its skin off. These 2, I don't know what killed them. And then this one, I don't know what's killing it. But something is making it unwell. I wonder if I should separate it from the others. Like, does it have a virus or something that's going to make the other one sick? I don't want that. I would like if you didn't bother your sister. She's not feeling well. Maybe I should separate them. I'll leave them for now because I don't know. And then I will ask the internet later. Okay, so now I've got some good-sized leaves that are a little bit less wilted. Hopefully that'll do the trick to keep everybody happy today. Give them a nice cozy spot. And the one that is not doing well, I'm going to put this new growth point right in front of it so that there's soft, easy to eat leaves if she changes her mind and decides to put a little bit of energy into surviving. Please survive. Okay, and then all my little babies, I'll give them the tiny ones as well. Okay, so 17. Could it be from actually touching their skin? Oils from you? I doubt it, because I've touched all of them with no problems. So it's possible, but I doubt it because I don't typically have like lotions and stuff on. I don't know. I mean, anything's possible, sure, but I don't think so. I've touched many a caterpillar in my day. But anything's possible. It's also possible that they received one bite from one of their siblings, and that's enough. Like, I don't know how sensitive their bodies are to damage. If there are too many in one cage, is it possible? Why not? You know, there could be fighting. It's very disappointing, though, I will say. It's quite upsetting. I really wanted to be like 100% success rate this year. And now that's not possible. "17 out of 20 isn't even very good. As long as it's more than 5 out of 20, though, we are higher than the wild, right? Because it's 2 to 5% in the wild, so even less than that. 5 out of 20, it would be, what, like 2 out of 20 is 10%? So as long as I have more than 2 of them turn into butterflies, I'm already doing better than if I had left them alone outside. All right, so now everybody's covered. Everyone's got food, which is good. We've done a count, which is good. Unfortunately, we found 3 dead, which is bad. But if you have a look-see here, I have 2 chrysalises. There's one right here. And then there's, sorry about this one. This one is so sad. It's just jangling around so aggressively. I wish I could, like, stop it from wiggling. That one's going to have shaken butterfly syndrome. Good morning, all. Good morning, AJ. What could I do to make that less movie aroundy? I wish I had something that would stick instantly without hurting it. Because it's just hanging from a string and it's too much dangling. Causing me stress. This one I actually didn't think was going to succeed as a chrysalis because it had damage on the butterfly's body or on the caterpillar body. And the chrysalis is not perfect. It's kind of deformed. I'm hoping that the butterfly inside won't be deformed, but with my luck, you know. And then our third one that's about to go into chrysalis is right here. See? She's created her little foot pad, so that's what her back feet are going to hold on to. She's still using her mouth to make it right now. And then she will be flipping herself upside down, hanging from the ceiling, and turning into a butterfly. Hopefully. I have mixed feelings. I hope all of them do well. And now I'm feeling like maybe they are not all going to do well, which is sad. This one's going to be finished today, too. This one should get ready to start crawling up the side of the cage to make a chrysalis. Probably one more meal, and then she'll do that. And hopefully everything works out and it's all fine. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. It's all we can do. Just hope. Now I'll put these guys back over here. Oh, beautiful. And guess what? I filmed it. I was able to catch it on camera. The actual crystallizing. Not crystallizing, crystallizing. The chrysallation. The chrysalisness. I was able to see the chrysalisness. It's a slow morning this morning. I'm sitting here chit-chatting, just me and Candace. And now AJ. Hello, AJ. Where is everyone? Probably they left because I haven't put any tutorials out in a very long time. Don't worry, I'm aware of it. I'm aware that the YouTube algorithm is not on my team right now. I will get myself put back together at some point, eventually. We're not there yet, but eventually. All right. Hold on a quick sec. Let me just check. Okay, let's see. Common household chemicals, aerosol, cleaning products, misapplied insecticides, drowning in standing water, unintended consequence of eating a beneficial insect. They are highly sensitive to airborne toxins, so aerosols. Flea and tick medication, that wouldn't be on them. Herbicides. Environmental hazards. Say, get your mouth off my plants. Let me see. Sorry, Diane was so large that it didn't work for that, but still, it's still being used. You have no idea how happy I am to see the nursery gift being put to use. I'm glad it's in use every year. Excuse me. Hopefully we will keep it used every year. Hopefully we'll have monarch butterflies to house every year. Fingers crossed. I'm very excited about the monarch butterflies. I think we have about, 10 days left to wait. Hopefully they will, they'll all hatch well. Anywho, let's make a bouquet. I want to do crochet today, I think, because I haven't in a while. Maybe someone sprayed something on the plants out front? It's possible. And I'm thinking, like, I don't spray aerosol chemicals, but, like, what other things could I have sprayed? No, we're using olive oil right now. We aren't even using Pam. What other things? I spray water out of a water bottle for the birds. My gel is in a spray bottle, but it's like it's not aerosol, it's like a spray bottle. So that should be fine. It's probably not something that's going to keep happening, right? Cool. That one's getting ready to climb up. So a third one is going to do that. Anyway, my garden right now is putting out lots of beautiful flowers. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, not a lot of like showstopper flowers. There are a few nice ones that I'm going to use as my showstopper, or when I say showstopper, I just mean like a big flower. There needs to be at least one big flower in a bouquet. I have this polar bear zinnia, and then I have a Queenie Lime Red from a previous bouquet that is still doing great, so I'm going to put those two together. I think I'll do my hosta as my tall centerpiece, because it's tall and center-y, and then we'll use the marigolds, I think, as my kind of buffer around it. Now that we are pretty much done with baby's breath, at least for now. It's not done, but it's not like beautiful for cutting bouquets anymore, so it's just being enjoyed in the garden now. Okay, so then we put all these marigolds down, right? And you go, that seems a little low, but that's not bad. It's because we're going to put other flowers higher than the marigolds, but the marigolds are going to keep them a little bit away from the center of the bouquet. The marigolds are a buffer. Also, I just wanted to show you how crazy long some of the stems are on my cosmos. So this is a regular cosmo, like it's an apricotta, but like the stems, that's pretty typical. You see I had to cut like 3 nodes down in order to get a nice long stem like this. But check this out. This one, look how long the stem of just the flower is. That's just the flower's stem. Like, there are no nodes. That's just 2 flowers coming out of one. That's crazy. It's a lot of room. It's a long stem. It makes it very useful for cutting for bouquets. Here's another one. Look how long, again. Look how long those stems are. Isn't that crazy? That feels like crazy long to me for just a regular Cosmo. It's not like it's a specialty, like flower cutting variety, you know? It's just a regular Cosmo. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got something happening. Now let's bring in maybe our straw flower next. And I'm just making everything different heights because I feel like there's not enough like pizzazz in any one flower right now. So I can make it better by just putting things at different heights to make different interest. Got my Malva. I've got this, which I didn't cut them off, but these are snapdragons that are all secondary stems off of the main plant. So the stems aren't particularly long, but I thought if I just held the whole stem, then the snapdragons can just sort of flow out of the bouquet, and I thought that would work. Hopefully that is the right vibe. This feels like it's going to be a pretty breezy looking bouquet, not a lot of like clumping happening. Another gorgeous Malva stem. I love these. Some lady's thumb. A little bit of white yarrow. Gorgeous yellow calendula. Oh, these are white straw flowers. I got them at the garden center for 23 cents. I'll put this. No, I'm going to dry this. I got it at the garden center and when it was on clearance, and it was a great deal. That is a goldenrod stem, not blooming yet. 2 more white yarrow. I'll put them in the back. Yeah, that's nice. An ant, gorgeous. I have a basil stem that had gone to flower, so I picked it. Thought it would be nice because it smells so nice. Put you back here, I think. Ooh, I love hosta flowers. Me too, Candace. They smell amazing and they're pretty. I was telling Alex, my sister does not bring flowers in from outside because outside flowers are for outside and inside flowers are for inside, and they're 2 separate things. And I was at her house and I was like, have you never made a bouquet of hostas? They're so beautiful. They smell so good. Like better than you would imagine for a flower that is just like a, I don't know, whatever flower. They attract hummingbirds, which is super. And then also they smell amazing and look amazing. And she was like, nope, one time I made a bouquet from hosta flowers and irises, and earwigs came out of them in my house onto my kitchen table, and I will never bring flowers from outside inside ever again. And I was like, I also hate earwigs. You gotta, hear me out. I do hate them. I don't want earwigs in my life. However, bugs are from outside. That's like, if you're bringing flowers from outside, they're gonna have bugs. It's not dangerous. And I was trying to explain, like, that's okay that they have bugs. It's not a bad thing. You just have to get rid of the bugs. They're not, like, earwigs are not gonna take over your home. They'll just be scary for a sec. And she said, nope. So she will buy flowers. My sister has a beautiful garden, by the way, a beautiful perennial garden that she just gets like a large perennial every year and adds it to her garden. So she has like a beautiful, what is that tree that blooms first? Not wisteria, not mulberry. There's another tree and it blooms first in the spring. Not peony. I forget what it's called. You'll know it because it's one of the first flowers that blooms. Anyway, she's got one of those. She's got a bunch of hydrangeas, a bunch of hostas. She's got a beautiful garden. Just overall, her garden's beautiful. But she won't bring flowers in because of the bugs. And I'm here being like, girl, my house will have bugs in it so that I can have flowers. I will trade a bug-free life for a life filled with flowers every single day. Forsythia. No, you're right. That's actually more correct than what I said. No, but they're the big ones, you know, and they have the flowers that taste like ginger. The big pink flowers. I'm looking at it in my head. I know exactly what it looks like. Big, huge tree. Big, beautiful flowers. Tastes like ginger. Pink flowers, usually. I think only. The only ones I've ever seen are pink. And for the life of me, the name is escaping. I would like to do some dehydrating of these in my silica gel. I have silica gel powder, silica dust. Also, catnip has started growing in my front yard because I put a catnip plant there in the spring, and it is thriving, and I love that it's out front because I only have one catnip in the backyard, and it's not doing great. Magnolia, thank you. Yes, magnolia. She has a magnolia tree, and it's very lovely. Anyway, I have catnip in the front now. I have a ton of feverfew in the front now, which is great. I love feverfew, but unfortunately, it's a very vigorous grower, which is great if you're growing it exclusively, but I'm not exclusively growing forsythia or feverfew. I'm growing it in addition to lots of other things. And while feverfew is gorgeous, like I said, it'll take over a space, and it's not like it'll take it over in a couple of years. It'll take it over like in a couple of weeks. It's a very, very strong, vigorous growing plant. And though I seriously think it is like one of the best options for flower people because of how many flowers it produces all year, I still don't only want there to be feverfew in my garden. So instead, I let it spread however it wants to in my front garden. And then my back garden is for like my preferred seed started cut flowers, you know? You guys need to turn around. You're facing the wrong way. Party's over here. I always have to have my bouquets facing one direction because Alex does not move his bouquets around. I'm like, if I have a bouquet in my room, I'm turning it. I'm turning it all day. Hey there, Twitch. Nice to see you. Welcome. Chat. Okay, another one of those. Oh, aren't these just the sweetest? I think they're so pretty. Okay, so that'll do. Like I said, it's not giving statement bouquet, but that's all right. It's still a beautiful flower bouquet. Flowers are beautiful in every context. So here's the bouquet we've got for today. Like I said, we're not getting the most special looking bouquet right now because we don't have a ton of statement flowers, but we do have Apricotta Cosmos, Picotee Cosmos, Polar Bear Zinnia, Chantilly Snapdragons, Feverfew, Butter Yellow, Regular Feverfew, Queenie Lime Red Zinnia, Zebrina Malva, Iris Leaves, Lady's Thumb, Catnip, Basil, Yarrow. Lots of pretty stuff. Oh, and the marigolds, of course. Using these little irises to hold everything forward. Sometimes I make these bouquets and they look so like wild, and I'm like, I just want to paint this. It's just so like, it's not perfect, but it's beautiful. And I love it. There. So that can sit with us until the stream is over, and then that will be Alex's bouquet of the day. I do try still to make a bouquet every day. It's not every day that it works, but I do make an effort to do it every day. I actually would like to go get some more feverfew. Hey, get back here. Bugs on my desk. See, there's just bugs. Bugs happen. When you bring fresh flowers inside, there's going to be bugs. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go pick a couple more stems of feverfew so that we can put them into the silica to dry it, because I think that would be a good idea. And I will throw all of these into the garden while I'm there. So don't go anywhere. Just hang tight. I'll be right back. Honey, I'm home. What is happening, Candace? Did you tell everybody not to come? Where is everyone? It's already 10 o'clock on Monday, July 20th. Okay, so I have this silica powder. It's just silica powder. Don't breathe it. That's all I know. I know it's not good for breathing. And it dries things out nicer than just hanging them upside down, allegedly. So I've been trying it. Oops, I feel a sweet pea here. Sweet peas. Okay, I guess I should first sift this out, but not sift it because it's silica, so that would be like a bad idea for poison reasons. But 1 second, I need a dry container to pour this into. Cool. Alright, so I got the vacuum to absorb the rest of the silica so I wouldn't breathe it. Here's my silica. And then I have a dried snapdragon, which kept its color perfectly. That makes me want to do more of them. I don't know how we're supposed to get all the silica out though. Isn't that lovely though? The color stays so perfect. All right, now anything in Alex's bouquet from yesterday that can come out. I did put an elastic on it. This I want to try. I bought wire for plants and I wonder if I should just dry the flower heads and then put them on new stems. What do you think? Do you think the actual stem matters? Because I don't think it does. And I could just like have short stems and then wrap it. More stuff will fit that way. Okay. White straw flour. I don't really need to dehydrate this. It's already pretty dry. That one got run over. Okay. Same with these. I'm just gonna lay them in here. These have a nice stem on them, so I'm gonna try and keep it. But I don't need any of the leaves. What we're gonna do after that is pour the remaining silica on top of it. So, sorry I wasn't here on Friday. I wasn't feeling well. I had a sore throat that was making it difficult to swallow and therefore difficult to talk because I have to swallow a lot to clear my throat. It was a bit of a bummer. I did not want to miss the day, but alas, I am not in control all the time. And this was one of those times. So I stayed home, stayed in bed, and didn't get to hang out with my niece and nephew. Didn't get to do anything extra fun. You know what? Let's put a zinnia in just to see what happens. Don't you think? I feel like maybe face down is better. I don't know. I think face up is probably better. Is this one healthy enough to do it also? I mean, it's pretty. We can try. You know? What's the worst that could happen? Worst thing that could happen is that it doesn't look super cute. Best thing that could happen is it does look super cute. You know? Okay, that dahlia really did not have a good time. Oh well. The tansy did okay. I think that's good. Now I'm going to turn on my vacuum. I'll turn the sound down so you don't have to listen to the vacuum. Gorgeous. Oh, I thought I turned the volume down. I didn't. I just turned the music up. Cool. Okay, and now I need this to be lower. Or I need the silica to be higher. However you want to think of it. Same thing here. Okay. Hopefully that works. Now, oh, I wanted to put this one. I'll hang this upside down. Okay, there. Now we've got stuff that can dry for a couple of days. Great. Where'd that top sweet pea go? Nice. Is that everything? Then these guys, right? We have a few. I did a dried hosta bloom. A bunch of, what are you called? What's the word I'm looking for? Lilacs. My brain died for a second there. All right, so this is gonna get hung upside down, and so is this. Do I have anything else that needs binding? I think I do. One sec. This is a dead bouquet now. Oops, I don't need that yet. Might be good. Okay. All your light. All your light. All right, let's check on all of our dried flowers so far. See that everything's drying nicely. It's one of my favorite things about summer. Just hanging up a million flowers. Aren't they pretty? Most of these are dry already, I think. And now I have a pretty good set of status, I think. I am going to undo this because it's all loosened up because it has dried. Once it dries, they get skinnier. And I will rewrap it in this cotton yarn. I won't need as much of it. Oh, come out of here, you. Snapdragons. Okay, so snapdragons are okay when dried upside down, but they are phenomenal when dried right side up in silica. So that's good to know about snappies. Where did that other snapdragon go? I can show it to you to compare it. Where did I put it? Somewhere safe, surely. Anyway, I hope you all had a good weekend, and I hope you all have a really good week. That's my hope for you this week. I hope I have a good week. My plan for this week is to try and work like really hard. Alex's mom is gonna come visit us, which is awesome. She hasn't seen the garden yet this year, so that's exciting. I love showing her my garden. She's always so polite and kind about my gardens. Okay, so I have pink status. These ones are gorgeous. These are from the apricot mix, but they are the pink color from the apricot mix. Then in the same apricot mix, I also have the apricot color, which is lovely, but not anywhere near as lovely as the pink, in my opinion. Let me show you the two together. Do you see? Apricot pink and pinky pink. So, status gets wilty when it's starting to dry, but it ends up super crunchy, so don't panic if it looks wilty. Then I'm just gonna try and straighten my stems as best as I can, keeping all the blooms, hopefully, roughly around the same location. Then I also have a yellow status as well. This is from someone on Facebook Marketplace that I purchased them from. So they're a little shorter stems than mine. They are the QIS variety, so you'd think they would have the same length of stem because they're like the same quality of seed. QIS, quality in seed, is what it stands for. But alas, not the case. They have a completely different stem length and honestly kind of a different growth habit. They're like much shorter of a plant. Could be user error, obviously, but I don't think it was. All right, there's some more. Like, look at that together. Isn't that beautiful? That yellow status. I didn't know if I was gonna like it, but turns out I do. I do like it. There you are. Oh, that's a long stem for it. Well, not really. Well, not really. These don't have to be too long. They're going to go into a vase. Like, they're dried flowers. We can be a little chill about them. Okay, I think that's it for my status. And do I have any yarrow in this bunch? Yes, I do. So I have white yarrow going. And by going, I mean drying. And a beautiful celosia. More yarrow. More yarrow. A straw flower. Ooh, that's a nice celosia for a dried bouquet. That'll be really good for that. Needs it to stay tall. Good. Another gorgeous long stem of yarrow. Some baby's breath. I'm just giving it a shot. And I'll put this celosia in. And then these beauties. Oops. Come now. Snappies. A couple of snappies in there. Is that everybody from Loose? Oh, and one amaranth. Good. And then in here we have feverfew. Over here we have tansy. Ooh, you didn't dry as pretty as I thought you would. That's tansy. I found a growth thicket. I don't even know what you would call what the grow area was. I found a dead zone that had tansy growing in it, and I harvested a whole bunch of it because I thought it was yarrow. I didn't think it was yarrow once I got to it, but I had Alex pull over because I thought I saw yellow yarrow. Turns out it was tansy. Anyway, after harvesting it, found out how hated tansy is, and so then I harvested all the flowers so that it wouldn't go to seed, and dried them, and they didn't turn out particularly beautiful, in my opinion. Compared to like Status, which is so pretty every time. I'm not giving up on it though, because I still feel like tansy is misunderstood. It's like not good for cows, so it is considered a noxious weed, but it's a beautiful flower. Haven't quite figured out how to navigate growing it yet because it's not liked where I live. Common tansy. I'll tell you about it. Common tansy. So common tansy is an invasive species, unfortunately. Good morning, Marina. But it's so pretty. And I'm like, what else is invasive but also pretty? There's got to be other stuff that's like that we still grow anyway. The reason it's considered an noxious weed is because cows don't like it. So when it takes over pastures, cows don't eat it, so it becomes a problem. It's also poison to people, but like, what isn't? You know? Okay. By binding them up like this, I straighten the stems, and that way when I'm making a bouquet in the wintertime, I'm working with perfect straight stems. If you just hang them upside down with like an elastic just at the bottom, the stems will curve as they dry, which can be beautiful if you have a big enough vase, but I usually put my dried flower arrangements in small bouquets, and they just look nicer with straight stems. I'm not trying to cover the whole stem when I do this because I still want there to be air getting to the stems. This is just so that if they get loose, it won't fall because there's so much otherwise holding it together. There. So that's good. And then I'll do a couple of slip stitches onto it just to hold it all together. And now I can hang that back up. And now we have a more complete. Still facing forward, so she's not turning into a cocoon right now. A more complete dried bouquet. I don't think I'm going to take apart the feverfew because it looks fine. Same thing with the baby's breath. Kind of a disappointment. Not really. It's still pretty. It's just not as pretty as like dried baby's breath that you find at the grocery store. So unfortunately, it's not stunning. Oops. But I still love it. So it'll still go into my bouquets. My bouquets shall be gorgeous. Okay, that's good, that's good. And then this I just put together because it was pretty. But now as a dried bouquet, it's like meh. But I won't throw it out because I am a hoarder. Okay, good, good, good. Now we are all organized. We love that for us. Okay, last thing I wanted to do was make a couple of stickers. I have this sticker paper. It's not sticker paper. It's for something else. I don't remember what it's actually for, but it's essentially a white piece of paper stuck to a clear sticker. Ta-da. Well, great. Bent it. It's a white piece of paper with sticker on one side. So I'm just gonna cut it a little smaller so it's more manageable. But I'm going to peel up the paper side. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I feel like it'll work. I'm gonna peel up the paper side. I'm gonna put down a plant thing, and then I'm gonna close the paper on top, and then I think that will make a sticker. I think. Also, did we ever finish with our dried stuff? Like, did we take everything out? Yeah, we must have. It's sitting there. It looks open. Let's just assume we did. Let me show you what I'm thinking. I'll do it from overhead so that you can watch. But I think it's a good idea. I think it's going to be a good idea. Let's hope. We can only hope. Okay, so get that out of the way. So these are silica from the butterflies. Okay, so I have these dried flowers, right? So these are 3D, so they're not perfect for this. It would be better if they were flat ones, but I just want to try it, so I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to peel up the paper. Why is there jotted lines on the back? Shouldn't the jotted lines be on the front? I don't remember what this is actually for. Okay, then I'll peel back the sticker, and then I can put on a flower. I'm going to try and make sure there's no... Oh no, why is there liquid on you? What is that? Goo. Gross. Okay, are you dry otherwise? That was weird. Okay, let's see if we have another one that's flatter. Oh, that'll work. But it's white, so you won't even be able to see it. Not great. Hosta. These are going to be 2 3D. I'm going to just do this one, and hopefully it works. Okay, so I'm going to put the flower down on the plastic, like this. Then I'm going to close the paper back over it, and press it down. Then I can flip it over and make sure the tape is fully contacting the flower as best I can. And then, this is what I think will work. If I like cut out a sticker, yeah, let me see on my journal. For example, peel the paper off again. Ta-da! And then we can stick the sweet pea like it's a sticker. Good? It's basically just tape. But it's pretty, and that's a fun way to keep something preserved. It'll work. It'll work, hopefully, the way that I am hoping. Let's try again with a flattened one. Flattened? What is that? How do you spell flattened? Flattened. There. Stick that to there, then let it grab on, press it super flat, make sure it's got good contact, and then I can just cut around it. There. Today is only the 20th. Oops. That's all the way over here. Stick that down. There we go. Okay, so these I need to figure out what to do with them. I made dried flowers, and they're pretty, but like, what am I doing here, you know? The hosta is quite lovely. When they dry fast, they're so pretty. Okay. That's all. Just wanted to test it. It worked. I'm pleased. Now we can put all this together and we can get back into our crochet work. We are still trying to finish a sweater that I have been working on for many, many moons. Oh, hold on, actually. Oh, please hold. Please hold. Sorry about my sniffles. I'm not 100% over my cold just yet. Cool. Always gotta check in on the ye old family group chat, as it were. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alrighty. Okay, and hello Facebook, and hello Twitch, and hello YouTube. Oh, we've got another follower on Twitch. Thank you. Welcome. And I think that's everything new. Have you turned around just yet? Not yet. Okay, our caterpillar that's going to turn into a chrysalis today. See if I can turn her for you. Do you see her? She's right here. She's almost ready. Her next step is to turn around, and that'll probably happen on stream because she's active right now, which is great. I can't believe we lost 3 caterpillars. So sad. Man, do I even want to crochet right now? Not really. I do have to wash my hands first because I touched a bunch of silica and I don't want to get it in my eyes or in my mouth. Also, these silica gel packets are reusable. I just have to put them in the oven to dry them out fully, so I don't throw those out. I reuse them. Oh, I also did something else on the weekend that was pretty cool. I identified all of my trees and got a little bit of information on each of them so that I can keep them planted where they're happy. I'll tell you about them. Actually, I have to pee. BRB, talk amongst yourselves. I have returned, friends. Panic no longer. I have returned. Good morning. Excuse me. Whatever that was. Excuse me. Good morning. Okay, so, I don't even know, man. I got coffee. I went pee. Wiped down the table. Made a bouquet. Transferred the baby caterpillars in place. Don't know what else there is to do except for crochet, and I'm not wanting to. I'm just tired right now. I'm not tired, but right now I feel tired. I was sick on Friday, like in bed all day sick, and then Saturday I was out most of the day, and then I was in bed early in the evening and stayed in bed, and then Sunday woke up late, had a good day, and then I still went to bed probably an hour earlier than normal. So I am now feeling, I would say I'm like 98% not sick. There's 2% of me that's still fiddling around with illness, but I'm not feeling sick anymore. I'm just feeling kind of like there's like a little hint on the edge of it. But yeah, Alex and I went to get him a new lens on the weekend. We went and did our groceries. I don't even know what else we did. What else happened? Nothing. It's just the weekend. Being sick really sort of throws off a weekend, you know? You don't really get as much done, and it doesn't feel the same. But at least when we went grocery shopping, ground beef was on sale. Mixing potting soil and trying to block up my windows with cardboard. Okay. Blocking up the windows with cardboard to keep the heat out. Whatever works, man. These curtains do pretty good. Considering how old this house is, the blackout curtains do take a lot of the heat out, which is cool. Today it's not going to be that hot, so that's also good. Ugh, I don't know why, I just got all tired. It's because I'm thinking about how much work I have to do. I have filmed like 4 videos, and I have to edit them all now. Mom got me a book I already have for my birthday, and she will never know. Well, are you gonna donate it, sell it, return it? Who knows? I mean, if she got you a book you already have, if she didn't know you already had it, then that's good. That means that she knows you, sort of. If she got you a book you already have. If it's a book that she already got you in the past, then I would say not the same, but alas. I've now picked off a hangnail, also. Not my favorite. I know we should crochet. I just don't even want to get everything out for it. I put away my sewing machine. I didn't put it away. It's just on the shelf, but I put it away a little bit. Yep, we do not have central air, and the window AC is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Fair. Thank God for central air. I tell you what, I'm very happy we have central air. Right now, the AC is not on yet, but it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Today it's going up, I believe, to 27 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. In the 80s, certainly. And it's going to be hot. It's going to be beautiful. Keeping it. Okay. Then get rid of your old one, or are you just going to have 2 copies of the same book? Either way, do you, boo. I have a hangnail that I'm now going to be focusing on until I cut it. So I'm going to go cut it, and then I'll be able to be a human being. Then I can find my crochet hook. Gorgeous. I love when a hangnail comes off clean and easy. All right, we have yarn. $4.5, I think. Not 3.5. Bigger than that. Bigger than that. I know where I would have put it. With my regular daily use pens. good, very good. Don't forget to click the like button. Thumbs up on the video. It's worth it. I'm here 3 days a week for 3 hours at a time. Even if I'm not being super productive at making crochet tutorials right now, I'm still here for the lives, so I think that's worth a thumbs up at least, don't you think? All right, here's the front or back. Sleeve 1, sleeve 2, front. Okay, so this now needs yellow, is where we're at with it. How many yellow are we doing there? I have like 4 copies of Memoirs of a Geisha and 3 copies of the Da Vinci Code. You go, girl. You collect. You go ahead and collect. Extras don't bother me. Okay. I don't collect books. I'm not a book like keeper. I don't feel connection to books at all. I know a lot of people do. Like I have a friend whose her whole apartment, it's like a bookshelf is her main thing in her apartment. And then she has knickknacks on the bookshelves with the books, but generally it's books. I've never been someone who cared about books ever. I think it's because my mom didn't, and she always read tons of books. Like my mom usually has 2 or 3 books on the go at one time, and they're all over the house, but when she's done with them, they just get donated. So it was like that my mom would get a book for Christmas, my mom would read it, then my brother would read it, then if I was old enough, I would read it, then it would get donated. And yeah, so I just never got any like feeling about books. For me, books, it's like the content is what matters, not the physical item. But if you love a book a lot, you know what I mean? I just don't love any books that much. Like I would rather buy art that has to do with the book and display that versus displaying the actual book. But I don't have any books that I feel that way about. Like I'm not like a Lord of the Rings stan or anything. To me, books are just stories, and I can keep that in here. Obviously, that's not always the case, but you know. 1, 2, this has a double. So yeah, very cool. Not my thing that I collect, but you know what? I can't collect everything, and it's probably good that that's not one of the things I collect, because there wouldn't be any room in my home if every book that I read had to be saved. The only books that I keep, like, intentionally are, like useful books. So I have, like, a book on hand embroidery, a book on the birds of Ontario, the encyclopedia, a dictionary, sewing patterns and knitting stitch books, things like that. So, yeah, I keep some books, but really, I guess I keep my notebooks. That feels like a little bit more wild to me because no one else needs them ever. Like they're literally for no one else but me. But I don't want to store them. I want them displayed. It's not like it's like a photo album that gets put in a box until when. I want it on display. I want to see all of my notebooks. I do love having my bullet journals. I need to get back into writing in them, though. I haven't been writing, like, journaling in it lately. I've just been using them like a calendar. I want to get back into actually doing bullet journal pages. Eventually I will. So I have a video filmed for the baby dress, and then I have a video filmed for the shirt that I made, and then I have a video filmed of the life cycle of a butterfly, and then I have a video filmed of a garden tour. So I have to edit all of those videos before I can feel good about myself, and I'm going to be working on that today. That's the plan, is just to sit in front of the computer and try to edit something together for tomorrow. It's been a very long time since I've put out a video, and YouTube has all but left me behind, and I know this, and I know that I can catch it back up, but oh, it feels so stressful when we get to these points, which is not infrequent for me. I usually have like a burnout once a year. This one just lasted a lot longer than normal. This was like April, May, June, July. I've been struggling with like my productivity levels. And I was saying to Alex, I don't even remember how I filmed and edited and uploaded a video every week. Like, I took enough time off that now it feels impossible to film, edit, and upload every single week. So, I'm gonna try. to get something done for tomorrow. I can't promise anything, but hopefully I can get something. And then we can get sort of back into the swing of things, I hope. Oh, I got my third dahlia bloom. So now I have a yellow double daisy open face. Then I have a red ball dahlia. Then I have now a very, very dark, I don't even know. It's darker than red. I took a picture. I'll show it to you. I know you're so excited about it. And so am I. Okay. Please hold while I upload my photos. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there was almost a tornado where I live. There wasn't a tornado, but there was almost a tornado. I'll show you the clouds. Because they look spooky. And I took a bunch of pics of them. Discord. Call on me. Okay, okay. Here we go. Discord. I'm in the Discord. Okay, there we go. We've made it. Here we are, friends, in the Discord. So, look at this spooky, spooky cloud. Tell me that doesn't look like it's gonna do something shady. It's too circular. I was trying to show that this dip happening here. We kept getting warnings for a tornado. And then I was like, is that a funnel cloud dipping down? Is that right there a funnel cloud? It wasn't a funnel cloud, don't worry. But it looked like it might have been. It looked like it could have turned into one, don't you think? We got a little bit of circular stuff going on there. Sketched me out, that's for sure. I was trying real hard to get photos of it. It wasn't working. But it was shady looking. Look, here's my third dahlia. Happy birthday! It's nothing special in the dahlia world, but I made it from seed. What are these ugly miniature petals for? What are those about? Should I just yank them off, or will they do something eventually? Isn't she pretty though? Dark, velvety. I feel like this one's like the color of blood, or like Merlot. Okay, first of all, relax. Appreciate not getting dings. Cool. Anyway, I did this. Extras don't bother me. Girl, you put it in the Discord. What? I did. I put it in the Discord. I did. What? I put what in the Discord? The flowers. That's what I wanted to show you. Is that okay? Girl, you put it in the Discord. Cool. Sorry, I'm just also dealing with my group chat, family group chat. All right, there we go, everyone. So I made a dahlia. Girl, you put it in the Discord. Oh, I did already put it in the Discord. Is that what you're saying? I already showed you guys it in the Discord? Oh, okay, cool. Well, I have 3 dahlias blooming now, and I have 2 more that are on the way. One of which is the cinnamon brown sugar. Cinnamon sugar? Brown sugar. I think it's called brown sugar. Sorry. Cool. Nailed it. She's gonna text me right back. I don't need to close. Yep. Beauty. Okay. Ugh, Jesus Murphy. Good. Anywho, is there anything else I can tell you about? I literally can't think of anything else interesting. Oh, I cut off all my hair. Did you even notice? I cut like 5 or 6 inches off my hair last night. My hair is now just touching my shoulders. Do you see it? It's just touching. Last night, it was, I could pull the longest piece down and it could touch the top of my nipple. So that's at least something. It didn't really help with what my problem with it is. I want to cut it right to here. This is my hair right now is making me crazy and I just want to cut it all off like this much, but I don't think that's actually a good idea for me. But like, I'm over it. I just want to have short hair again. I'm over hair. My hair is too long in my face, bothering me. Just want to cut just that off. But I'm not gonna until I see my sister and she tells me that's a good idea, because Alex was like, go ahead. I don't care. You can do it. And I was like, will it be okay? And then he was like, I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do it then. And I did last night. And I tried to give myself some layers so I have shorter parts. And I did bangs. I did my best. Michelle, no, don't. No? I'm not going to shave it. I just think that I want to do... Can I show you what I want to do? Because I have an idea of what I want, and it's not a mullet. It's not a mullet, but it is... It's mullet adjacent. I think it's called a shag cut. Shag cut. Let's see if that's the what I'm looking for. It's something like... I'll show you what it looks like. What I'm hoping to have eventually. I want something where my bangs will just go forward on their own, or they'll go to the side on their own. I don't want to be doing, it's too much. Let me see, shag? No, it's not a shag, so it is some sort of mullet. What else could it be called? Mullet wolf cut? It's not a wolf cut, but it's like a wolf cut. It's shorter on the sides, like my hair is. Okay, so this is not it. Don't come at me, just relax. But I'm gonna show you what I think, or what I'm sort of aiming for. It's not accurate though. This is not right, but it's close. Like, I want the shaved sides, but I want more of the top to be short, like this. Like, to have this, basically all of this hair like gone. I just want it to be out of my face. A shag, okay. There's also like, this is a little more edgy. It's probably a little too edgy for me, let's be honest. But the idea of it, I like the idea that everything behind my ears can be long, but everything in front of my ears is short, so that there's no work for me to do for the hair that's in front of my ears. Like, I like, not that, hold on. I saw another one that I liked. I think I have to write short sides. Short sides. Like, I don't want them to be shaved. Maybe something like that. But then it's like, I'm not trying to queer bait either. Thank you. Like, I recognize that is a very, like, queer femme haircut. Like, and I don't want to be queer baiting, but I do want to have hair that doesn't make me want to not exist, and I feel like this hair could do that for me. But it is a mullet also, so that's scary. Mullets are scary. This is scary, but I feel like it would feel so good to have all of my hair gone. I'm so not into it right now. Like, I have the sides shaved. These, like, the whole front section here is all about 1.5 inches long at this point. These hairs. So, like, they could blend, a professional could blend this to this and have this be like medium short, you know, so that it can just all go behind without bothering me. I just have this, I'm no longer interested in having hair touch my face. But I don't think I want to be like bald on the sides like this. I don't think that's where I would go. Like, that's still too... Oh, that one was good. Not quite. There's something missing, and I don't know what it is. But I like how it looks with these dangly pieces at the front, but I know that I would rather dye than have them. So let's see. Shag, hair... Oops. Shag, haircut, short sides. Like... I feel like a lot of the girl ones, they just put hair in front, and I want no hair in front. Like, this is what I like the idea of, but I don't think that that will work for my look. I don't want it to look too edgy, and I don't want it to look too, I don't know, sides, curly hair. When my hair is short, it's super curly. It's not super curly. It's like this level. All I know is my hair is currently driving me nuts. And I know it won't drive me nuts always, and I could just wear my hair in a ponytail for several months until it stops driving me nuts, but it's driving me nuts. And it's either I'm going to get it cut by a professional or I'm going to cut it all off. That's where I'm at. I kind of like this idea. Like where all of the hair, if I were to brush it forward, it can't go any longer in the front. Like I think I pretty much want all of this to be like short. And I don't know if it's a very bad idea. How do you guys feel about it? Do you think that this will very not work on me? Like, I know I look okay with short hair when I'm skinny. I don't know if I look good with short hair when I'm not skinny. So there's a possibility that that would be a problem. I don't think I want to go short bangs again. I don't think I want to do the baby bang. I'll do it if the hairdresser says it's a good idea. But I would like something I could just brush forward. I loved when my hair was short enough to just brush it forward. Like, I brush it back now because it's long, but I used to just like brush it forward like a boy haircut, and it was so nice. Maybe I should have left my length so that a hair cutter person could actually have done something with it. I don't know. Let's see. Shag, mullet. Like, I don't want it to just look like this, because that's what I feel like it is now. I mean, right now it's obviously been like blown out, but I don't want it to just look like it's been chopped. I think I want it to be a hairstyle. Like that. These are two different people, but it's the same picture. Like, I love how this looks. I know she's A, black, and B, a redhead, and C, curly hair. So this is not what it would look like on me, but this is the, like, energy I want. Whimsical, not goth. A pixie cut maybe? Nah, I'm not ready for a pixie yet. I also have the back neck area shaved, so that does take away some of the opportunity for volume. I don't know. Thank you for being here with me while I figure it out, though. I really like how that looks. I already cut too much off my hair for that. But I like the length of these. This. That's what I'm looking at in my head, I think. This sort of a thing. But it's dangerous because it could end up being horrible. Like, it could look really bad on me. I don't think it will. Worst case scenario, I can just shave it. These are a little bit aggressive. Like, they're a little bit more aggressive than I want to go with. But, like, doesn't that look cool? I feel like I could rock that. I just need a million layers, that's all. I think. I need your advice, though. Girl to girl. What are we feeling? Like, I don't want to come out looking like this. This is the risk. This is definitely not the direction I want it to go. And that's possible that it could end up that way, which I would not want. So, I don't know how to make sure. I mean, fairy mullet shag. Okay, let's try that. Fairy mullet shag. With shaved sides. Shaved side. Fairy mullet shag. I don't think I have the volume of hair to actually do a fairy mullet shag. Personally. But I do like the way this hair looks. Imagine if it turns out horrible, though. Like, that's kind of cute, you know? Mary, you trying to get me to get a pixie cut. Anyone who is advising someone they don't know of a pixie cut is not on their side with peace and love. You should never, ever advise a stranger to get a pixie cut. That's not a very nice thing to do. It's like being like, bleach your hair to someone you don't know. You don't know if I'm in a mental crisis and I'm going to go get a pixie cut. I'm not in a mental crisis, but like, what about that one? Is that too mullety? This one's fun. Actually, I like this one. Let's see if I can get more like that. Let me just send to... Can I send it to me? No, I can't. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture on my phone of my computer screen. That's where we are. My hairdresser will be like, what are you doing? Like, I love how that looks. I just don't think I have the volume for it. I wonder what Alex will think. He'll be like, oh, did you change your hair? I didn't notice. With peace and love. He's not the most, aware. I mean, that's kind of cute, too. I don't know, man. It's hard to know. Hard to know which way to go. How about shag with an undercut? Fairy shag undercut. Because I have an undercut. It's just risky, you know? It could turn out so bad. But look how cute it looks when it looks good. You know? Like, look how cool that is. How cool is she? She looks cool. I'm into her. And her. Look at how cool she is. These two girls. I'm going to take pictures of them. You have a very beautiful face. That's why I said pixie cut, but I think your hair is very nice. Thank you. My face works with a pixie cut more or less, but I haven't done that in like since I started growing my hair again, so like 3 years, maybe more. Oh, if I hadn't cut my hair, this is like the energy I want going into next year. But I feel like this could also feel amazing. Like, I feel like not having any hair on my face would feel really good. And I like brushing my hair forward. Like, that feels good. It's like a nice way to have your hair be brushed. But like the risk of having this happen to me would be a problem. I really would not want to look like Scarlett Johansson when she had a mullet. Circus girl fairy mullet. What even is that? The coolest mullets. Oh, this actress is so pretty. The shullet. The shag mullet. Like, look how pretty that is. That's pretty. Maybe she's just pretty, but like the hair looks cool to me. I feel like that's more like the volume that I have when my hair is natural. So if I could have it all coming forward, bangaloons. I just want to brush my hair forward. That's where we're at, is I just want to brush my hair forward. I'm over brushing it to the side. Please and thank you. Ugh, I am so getting a haircut today. That's what's gonna happen. So on Wednesday when you see me, I may have less hair. There's a possibility that I'm gonna have less hair. There's a possibility that I won't, but it feels like a very valid possibility that I might. Excuse me. Anyway. Now all I can think about is the mullet I don't have, but I will have. I'm ready. I've just realized just now, after doing this and having it feel so good, I'm ready. I'm ready for the shag mullet. Just imagine it. Just picture it. Picture it and get ready for it. She's about to be rocking something reminiscent of a shullet. That's what's about to happen. Maybe it'll look really bad and maybe it'll look normal and fine. But that's what's happening. Hey, Alex, can I get a mullet? Will you still like me? Cool. Done. I'm not gonna get a mullet, but something like it. Great. I have no motivation right now. I'm gonna go get a haircut instead of editing. That's what's gonna happen. Julia's coming. I already texted her. She's already on her way. I texted her, can we get a haircut real quick? Great. She's a quick one. Please hold. All right, back to crochet while we can. What else? Oh, I did something else yesterday. What did I do? Hold on. I cut my hair. Oh, also, Toby got sprayed by a freaking skunk again. So we were outside. I was just in the flowers, and Toby ran to the corner. He'd love you if you were bald. He loved me when I was bald. I shaved my head right down to the skin, more than one time. Like down to a number 1, I have shaved my hair, more than one time, and he has loved me all the way through it. So, and he thought I looked cool at the time, so I know that he won't mind. The only thing that I don't love about it is that his hair is significantly longer than mine now, That's fine. That's not like a bad thing. It's just his hair's so long and luxurious. His is like down his back, bleach blonde. I looked good. I looked good, Michelle. As much as it seems crazy, I actually did look good with that hair. I was quite skinny at the time, so I feel like, unfortunately, because of the society that we live in, just because I was skinny, I thought things looked better on me. But I looked good. I had a very long, slender neck. It's not the case anymore. We're not there anymore, but at the time, I had really good posture and a long, slender neck, and it looked great. And it was bleached white and then dyed bright yellow, and the tips were pink. It was such a weird look, and it looked good. I loved it. I wonder if I have any pictures. I don't think I have them in my phone. Where would I have kept them? Probably on a hard drive somewhere. I mean, they're on Instagram. If we scroll back a little, let me just scroll back a little so I can show it to you. Oh, Beelzebub, we've had you for years. Oh, peekaboo, we've also had you for years. Oh, pictures of me and Julia. But she's pregnant. She's not pregnant anymore. Baby chickens. Me with chickens. Me with more chickens. Like, this is the color. Look at how colorful it was. Yellow. Like the color yellow. Also, who posts that? I was so proud of how pretty I looked in them. So silly. Yellow hair. Summer sunshine. The selfie world is different. Oh god, this was one of my favorite looks, even though it was intense. Look at this. Look at the pink to orange to yellow. The transition is litty. And the hair is short. Like, look at how short on the sides it was. That's short hair. That's nothing. There's nothing on the sides. There was just a little pompadour on the top. I took a lot of pictures on that day because I had just shaved my head. Look at how shaved it is. Do you see this? Shaved. She's a shaved one. I think I have... I loved this color on my hair. It's close, but it's not quite the same. And I can't believe I had a mohawk that I was actively wearing as a mohawk. I know I did, but I feel like I can't remember. This is me in 2010, by the way. This is me when I used to go tanning with my friend. Look at me. Look at this baby. Hold on, let me see if I can make them the same closeness. Oh, look, no wrinkles on her. Couldn't be me. Oh, not a wrinkle in sight? Even on this one, hold on. I used to have long brown spiral curls. People would come up and put their hands in it. Yeah, people love to do that, don't they? Just, they see your hair and they just want to touch it. We love that. Adorable. I think so too. And like at one point I had it shaved and bleached. Look at that. Look at little baby Julia. Look how cute she is. And my other sister Mallory. We're all so cute. Anything else? God, I loved living on that farm. Oh, God, that hair did look good on me when I was so skinny. Like, I'm not trying to... But look at how cute we looked at my sister's wedding. Hold on. Me and Alex. Aren't we cute? Don't look at my sweaty underarm where my sweat has bled through. But look how cute we are. See, my hair's short, but it's cute. I was the most depressed I've ever been at this time in my life. Actually, the most depressed I've ever been was the day that we found my little sister's wedding dress. I was not mentally well. That's probably why I'm so skinny in these photos, to be honest. But even so, oh God, little Thunder is in these old photos. Look at my baby dog. Oh, look at him. My little Thunder. Hey, we're kind of at this point in my hair right now. Look. This is when I was like, I'm done. It's been bleached enough. I'm ready to cut it off. Hi, Laura. Hey there, Deborah. I'm not sure where you are in the hair conversation. I paused for a shower. Have you checked out the wolf cut? My hairdresser said it's the up-and-coming thing. Well, I think that is the direction that I'm headed, is wolf/shag cut. A shullet, wolf, mag. I don't know what we'll call it, but it's going to be something in that direction, I think. Beauty. Let's see where Jules is at. Pretty much here. We love that. All right, well, a little early, but I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna go get my hair cut, and because I've already shown you everything I wanted to show you today, and because my sister is now here. So I love you guys. I will come back on Wednesday. I might have a tutorial for you tomorrow. I'm going to work this afternoon on editing, and if I can get it done for tomorrow, there will be a tutorial. If not, it will be ready for next week because I have 4 videos filmed, and I'm going to get it done. I will. I have to. I must. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the time you were here. Sorry that it was a short stream, but you should have come on time. So come on time on Wednesday and I'll have something fun for us, okay? I'll plan something. There will be a plan for Wednesday, so come for Wednesday. I'll figure the plan out with Julia. Anywho, wish me luck with my haircut. Hopefully my haircutting lady is available. She'll be available. It's a Monday morning. She's not going to be working hard on a Monday morning. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I love you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you Wednesday. Bye!